big area.
Well, very encouraged last Monday. Discouraged this past Monday, and that's kind of what I just talked to him in our team meeting today. Is probably the biggest thing, and really not just offensive line, our team. You know, that I would say right now, and obviously we're just kind of in our get ready phase of our journey for 2014. So we got a long way to go. So nobody's getting ready to jump off a cliff or anything, but we're not as consistent as we need to be across the board, and we're not as disciplined as we need to be. We're undisciplined and we're inconsistent, and that's really what I saw in the scrimmage. And there were a lot of good things in the scrimmage, but those good things were kind of overshadowed by some critical mistakes in critical situations. Red zone, guys jumping offside. A couple of guys didn't know the play. And the ball's being snapped, we don't even know the play. We don't snap the ball down the goal line one time. And, I mean, just, defensively, jump offside 3 times, have a couple of mental errors, turn the guy loose for a touchdown. So, and the big thing that I challenged them on was, can we be consistent? And that's been kind of our trademark around here for the last several years is, in order to be the type of program we want to be, we got to consistently perform. Not just a good day here and then a good day here, but consistently across the board. And we do have several guys that fit that, but we don't have enough. And that's where we've got to grow this summer. And it's not just young guys. You kind of expect that, but some of our veteran guys who've played more than anybody were, inconsistent and a little undisciplined on this past Monday. So that was really kind of the story for me, coming out off the tape. And again, a lot of good things that were on tape as well. But my job is to get us better, and we've got a lot of improvement to do. And so hopefully we'll see some of those corrections today. And this is kind of our last day as a team. And tomorrow we'll do a little bit of fundamental work and kind of set the standard and set the expectation for summer. The players have to lead it. So we'll we make that kind of a part of our spring teaching on what they're trying to accomplish this summer. And then we'll play the game on Saturday. But then you're a split team, and some people don't like spring games. I actually enjoy it because it's really good to see guys have different roles, really totally different roles, and see how they respond. So looking forward to it. Hope we got a huge crowd. That's something I would love to see. I would love to see this at least this whole lower bowl down here filled up. We've got a lot of recruits coming in here, and it's going to be a beautiful day. And again, it creates the environment and the atmosphere. It's another one of those evaluation pieces that helps us.
Even with how prolific the offense has been the last few years, tackles for loss and sacks have been a concern for that offensive line. I mean, granted, you got 6 months to get ready here, but is that going to be a huge focus?
It's not all on the offensive line. That's the easy way out for a lot of people. Our quarterback took 15 sacks last year. But the offensive line was blamed for all of them. That's just the nature of it. I mean, our running backs gave up some sacks, but our offensive line was blamed for it. Our receivers gave up some sacks, but our offensive line was blamed for it. Now, the OL certainly had theirs as well, but so it's a collective effort, and we do a lot. And this time of year, it's one of the things I was just reminding our staff about this morning is we've got, a fall's worth of offense and defense. And you're seeing it every day. You would never take this amount of offense or the amount of defense that we have here to one game. And so they're seeing a little bit of everything, but that's good. That's a positive thing. Iron sharpens iron, and they're making each other better. And our offense is going against the top 10 defense every day, and our defense is going against the top 10 offense every day. So there's a prideful group. So there's a lot of things happening, but that's definitely an area that we have to improve this year. I mean, we've got to cut. We had way too many tackles for loss. And again, it's easy to just throw the OL out there and back the bus up, run over them one more time. But that's way too simple of an answer. I mean, it's everybody involved. It's coaching, it's us calling the right plays, it's the quarterback, it's the backs, it's the receivers, it's the guys motioning, being where they're supposed. It's everything. that goes into that, and that's what we've got to become a very disciplined team, because we're not trying to make up much now. I mean, that's the challenge. I mean, we're trying to go from 7 to 1, and so how do we do that? Well, one of the things we got to do is we got to care more. We have to care more. We got to care more about getting my job done, care more about my teammate, care more about the consequences when I don't get my job done. And we got a bunch of guys that I think care deeply about this game and care deeply about the team, their teammates, and all that. But we've got to have more of that.
Do you feel like you have a set number of guys that you trust on that line right now? 3, 4?
Oh yeah. We're a long way between now and August 30th, and we got a bunch of guys that we've won with. So I mean, listen, we've won with Isaiah Battle, we've won with Beasley, we've won with Kalen Davis, we've won with Ryan Norton, we've won with Shaq Anthony. Joe has not played a whole lot, but I'm encouraged with Joe. I really am. I think he's heading in the right direction. Mac is unfortunate. Good news on Mac, he's not going to have surgery, so that was a positive. I think I told you the other day I was waiting to find out, but he's not going to have surgery on his toe, and he was making progress. Disappointing that he wasn't able to finish spring, but we're going to get